Hey guys, Hook to Clash here, and today we're going to do a quick recap of the CiC war between I Am Crying and Rest. And I know a couple of you will be thinking, wait, Hook, didn't you stream this war last week? And I swear I Am Crying lost 13-13. Well, that's true, but because of the kind of unique format of this CiC league, it actually allowed us to play Rest 2 weeks in a row. Obviously, they took the W last time and I streamed that, but this week we didn't stream it and we got the win. I wasn't playing in it yet again. I was getting a well-earned sleep in because, yeah, I think a few of you know how messed up my sleeping schedule is, but as you can see, we came out 14-10 winners. SLS ruining the perfect with a 91%. Look at that average destruction, 98.2. So I'm crying clearly OP off stream. Maybe I should stream less of our wars. We'll see. We'll see if I do that more often. In fact, I think 2 hours after this video goes live, the I Am Crying should be playing in CWL Esports, and I don't think I'm going to be streaming that, so you might be able to catch that war somewhere else. Anyways, let's get into all of the attacks. We're going to start off with Nicholas's attack here, and this is going to be a sexy Queen Charge Lalo, not even the only Queen Charge Lalo of this war. We had a couple of them come in, and they were all really nice. So where is Nicholas going to Queen Charge on this? Well, as we can see, all the value for a Lalo attack is in like this top half of the base. If you split the base in half like that, maybe you wouldn't include the multi in it, but if you split the base in half like that, everything you want from a Queen Charge Lalo, aside from the Town Hall obviously, is on the top side of the base. So that's where he Queen Charges. Now, I'm pretty sure this Queen's gone the wrong way. Obviously, I didn't play with them, so I didn't know what their plans were for any of this, but I'm pretty sure the Queen has gone the wrong way there based on how he angled his healers. But either way, because it's a symmetrical base, you can kind of recover it when it goes badly like this. Now, unfortunately, he had to deal with the enemy king. He definitely didn't want to do that. An enemy king's not a target for your Lalo. But regardless, the Headhunter and Queen combo is so strong. Look at this perfect timing. I don't even think he needed that freeze, honestly. The Headhunters on Queen Charges, if you can time it perfectly, they're just amazing to watch. I nearly said they're delicious because I normally go with food. Anyways, we're getting distracted from what's about to be a crazy wall break here. Look at him pull it off. So starts the king on the opposite side. Oh, look at that wall break. Now that wall break is delicious. Anyways, he gets really nicely into the core here, and you'll find a lot of these bases with like the multis like this have a bunch of core Teslas, and the Queen's able to get through them here. Unfortunately, she has to pop ability any second now because of the sweeper, but he's set up such a nice Lalo path for himself. He's going to Lalo straight into the Town Hall. He's at 47%, and he's got a bunch of freezes left, which means, fortunately, the Queen does die here, which means he will be able to freeze this Town Hall multiple times. There's one of them. Nicely done there. He gets the haste for the loons into the single, and then this warden ability goes off perfectly. And there still is a lot of base left. I think he wanted his Queen to get even more value than she did already, and she got a crazy amount. But saving the freezes for his Lalo was a much better idea because the Queen was kind of low on healers, and she had no more rage spells, so not a whole lot he could have done there. But look how many loons he's got still left. Perfect freezes there. And he hastes nicely in. I don't think this the haste probably wasn't perfect, but there's so many loons that unless the scatter hits all of them a million times, there's no way that you can stop this. Plus, even with the tornado going, the drag and a bunch of minions are alive. A bunch of them just died, but there's still enough alive to push through the back end of this base. That wizard's been OP, you know, drawing the healers away. Not that the healers could have done anything anyway, but this was a really nice attack by Nicholas. Ends up looking a lot closer than it really was. But like, that's how Queen Charge Lalo is some of the time. You can have a really good charge, and even if you just miss one spell on your Lalo, it doesn't look as crushed, but that definitely was a lovely hit from him there. So we'll move on to base 2. This is going to be Serg, and yes, another Queen Charge Lalo. Man, we are spoilt with attacks this war. So he's starting with a Yeti there at 8 o'clock, and he's going to use that to take out the cannon and the builder hut on the outside. And basically Queen Charge, I don't know why he used the poison there, to be honest. Basically Queen Charge into this single at like 6 o'clock. Unfortunately, this is the worst poison ever seen. He just put it on a bunch of archers when he knew the rest of the CC was probably going to be a million headhunters. So I haven't actually watched this. This is the first time I'm watching this attack with you guys. But I could imagine there's probably an Inferno drag or more headhunters in that CC that he doesn't want to deal with, but he's going to have to deal with, because if you put a poison spell down like a dummy, you're going to pay the price. Anyways, Queen charging nicely in here. Had to use a freeze, but I don't think he's too stressed about that. He's still got 3 more rage spells, but this wall break is the money wall breaker here. In saying that, he got very fortunate. Looks like they were baiting out that super wall breaker with the spring, but it didn't work. Oh, wow. Look at this queen, though. Now, whether you think this is a good thing is your own opinion, but he wanted that queen to get the backhand scatter, the eagle, and that entire area, but instead she gets the town hall. I have no idea if that's a good thing for this attack. Yes, obviously changing it on the fly isn't good, and he wouldn't have wanted to do that. But getting that Town Hall allows him to Lalo straight into the Eagle, and this is actually a really nice Lalo path through the base. And yep, his queen is so dead. A witch and a headhunter comes out. He's still got his RC that he's only just using now. Hopefully these healers head over the RC and help her out. And it's a nice warden for the Lalo there. Just keeps all the balloons that were taking damage alive. Obviously, it didn't get all the balloons in it, but it's only the ones that are taking damage that you really need to warden through. I can't see if there's any... Oh, look at that. That's a really smart CC. Oh, it looks... Sorry, it wasn't a really smart CC. He brought a safe blimp there, obviously because he was expecting to Lalo through the town hall. But because of that, because he didn't, the 6 barbs came out and actually distracted the queen whilst the headhunters came over and took her out. Man, I'm going through the highs and lows of this with you all live right here. Well, I guess it's not live for you guys, but live for me. This space is crushed though. What a really nice charge. Regardless of whether it went right or wrong for what he wanted, he's still got amazing value out of it. Yet again, doesn't look crushed, but I don't think at any point during that Lalo I really thought he was going to fail, so nice job there to CiC. And if we go on to base 4, Fresh Air coming in with a triple here. Look at this ugly base, but he's going to take it apart. Now I did see this. Look, as soon as you can get a Quake spell, touch both scatters in this meta, you leave yourself at risk of being hit by this Zap Witch attack. Because you'd really much rather in your base building have the scatters split that you need 2 Quakes to damage both scatters. That way you can only bring like a freeze or a poison, like a single spell space troop. But because they can both be quaked with 1, he's actually bringing a rage here with his witches, and rages are really good for the witch attacks. Yes, the freezes are nice, but rages are even better. Even worse about this base is he was able to get rid of the bomb towers, which do really good work against skellies. They shoot a lot quicker than like the wizard towers do and the mortars do. Plus, obviously, the giant bomb when they die is really strong. So it's one of your best splash defenses on the base, assuming you don't have any multis or scatters up, which you have none of in this case. So when you think about it, the bomb tower is your next best splash, and now they're both gone. So the only splash on this base now is 5 wizard towers, of which there goes the first one down. 5 wizard towers and 4 mortars. And mortars... Look, we all know that they're not the strongest defense in the game. Nice warden ability with the rage spell as well. That rage really helps push all those skeletons through more so than anything. And even though there still is 4 wizard towers left, it's like there's nothing left on this base. The biggest threat left on this base is the king, honestly. Because this RC is just going to absolutely smash the rest. And I haven't seen this, but this looks absolutely wrecked. This was good base identification from Fresh Air here. And any time you can do like a spammy strat like this, where like such little can go wrong if you have a good plan, just do it. Why do like a queen charge where you can mess up the queen charge? Doesn't matter how easy a queen charge is, you can always mess it up. But if you're just putting a million witches in a line and using all your spells at the start, how much can go wrong? Like, execution-wise, how much can go wrong? And this was a... Look, you all know I don't like this attack, but, I mean, it's good base identification. There's a billion skellies up. Nice job there from Fresh Air. And we'll move on to the last hit here. Obviously, Elliot comes in with a triple. Does he ever not triple? But he's not coming in with the hybrid. I know, right? Shock, horror. He's coming in with mass drags. Not even zap drags, not drag, but none of that. Mass drags. Honestly, he's been toying with this a bit more, and he's having good success with it. So we'll see if he's going to continue with it. I don't actually know where he's starting his drags from. I'm going to guess into the town hall. But given where that drag is, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. That RC clears out a really nice portion of the funnel there. And looks like he's coming opposite the town hall. But one reason this is less risky than like drag bat when you come opposite the town hall is because he's got so many spells for his dragons. He can afford to put his blimp down later because he's expecting his drags to take out the whole base. He's not just expecting them to take out splash defenses in the core. He wants them to take out the whole base. So yeah, he doesn't have to warden his blimp for the town hall here. It looks like he might even blimp from the bottom side. I like this blimp location. It's not perfect. As you can see there, the SAM is making its way over, but it wasn't a bad blimp location. It would have been worse if he sent it, say, over that cannon, just because it looks more likely to be SAMs there. But nice, he uses a rage as well, just so that it takes down the town hall nice and easily. And look how many drags he's got alive in the core. One thing we didn't mention at the start of this was that there is 3 multis on this base. He took down one, and I think he took down a second with these heroes. And the first one being taken down with his RC. But so there was only really one multi, and obviously multis don't do a whole lot to drags. And he's still got 5 drags up on this left-hand side. It's a really good push for him. No air defenses left. Safe to say this is tripled. So look, I'm not going to say this is the best strat in the world, because some of the time you'll find that drags just mysteriously start disappearing. But if you can get like a really nice push, which he could, because like if we break down the base quickly, actually let me pause it. Yep, nice. The RC got like all of this. By the way, the sweeper was facing this way and this way. His king and queen, by the look of it, got down all of that, I believe. So it's actually a really nice push. And if you don't think you can bat the back end because there's too many wizard towers up, then just invest more in your drags. And if you've got a good path and you can keep them going through the center of the base and you have a safe plan for the town hall, then maybe it can work. Maybe we'll see this used more and more by Elliot. I'll be first to show you all if he does. Anyways, we'll quickly back out for one last look at this. And GG's again to Rest. Obviously, we split. I don't know, our series 1-1. Maybe we'll face them again in this league. It's very possible that happens. Either ways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully, I see some of you soon.